everyone. Welcome to World Religions and World Religions Honors. I am doing one orientation for both classes. I welcome you to this class. I'm super excited that you're part of it. It's, to me, one of the most important classes that you can take at Mount San Antonio College or in your academic career. It is a class of which we don't just cover religion. It's not about being religious. You can be an atheist, agnostic, a theist, a deist, a monotheist, a henotheist. There's so many different isms you can be. So it doesn't matter about your religious orientation. You're learning about culture and history and art and poetry and philosophy, and it's all rolled into one beautiful class called World Religions. It's one of the most important classes I think we can take, besides being so multicultural and being so multidisciplined. It's so important to the human being. We're meaning-seeking creatures, and how different people define that meaning system is very important to study. For us to, as human beings, get along, understand people's perspectives, and just build for a better world. So that's my little speech to you, and congratulating you for being in the class. My name is Dr. Andrea Diem. I'm chair of the philosophy department. I've been at Mount SAC for several years. One of my favorite classes to teach is world religions, because those are my degrees. I have a master's degree in world religions, comparative world religions from UC Santa Barbara, and I also have a PhD in comparative world religions from UC Santa Barbara. So this is my area. This is the subject that gets me up in the morning, and I'm super excited to teach. When I grab books to read at Barnes & Noble, it's usually in this field. This is the subject that I absolutely adore, and I hope that enthusiasm for the subject is passed on to you. So an introduction to me, hopefully, if you can read more about me, if you click on Canvas, the introduction, not forum, I set that up for you guys, but an introduction link to me, where I describe my family, my hobbies, my interests, the books I published, just in one page, if you just want some background of who your teacher is. And I think that's really important. And then I'd like to learn about you guys. There'll be an introduction forum for you to share with me that information, and that's due right away in the first few days of this course. I do set up the class with two things due right away. It's your orientation quiz and your introduction forum. And the reason those are due by Wednesday is because at Mount SAC, for an 8-week class, we have what are called no-show sheets, and those are due on Thursday morning. And Mount SAC requires us to do that, to drop students who did not show up in the first couple of days. And there's a couple of reasons why: to let students in that are active and interested in being in the class. Those are inactive, get dropped, but also for fraudulent enrollment, just to make sure that doesn't happen, because that has happened in the past as well. So let me know if you have any questions. I welcome you to this class. Hopefully you find it easy to navigate on Canvas. It's all available to you week by week. The material is all free, online material for you to read. The films are there, the post questions, the quizzes. I set the class up as having 6 units, and each unit consists of 2 topics. So an example of a unit would be Hinduism and Jainism, or you can say Jainism, or it could be Buddhism and Sikhism, or you can say Sikhism. There's different pronunciations oftentimes. And we cover 2 topics, and then we have, that consists of a unit, and then we have a quiz on it, we have post-work due on it, and then we move on to the next set. So I don't have a cumulative midterm or final where you're going to be tested on all the religions. I think that's just too overwhelming. It's set up by units, and at the end of the 6 units, the course ends. So hopefully the structure of it is easy to follow. The topics are interesting to you, and I really hope you enjoy the course. There is one project to complete. It becomes something you can do on your own or with your classmates. It's something where, if you read the course description in the catalog, it mentions it. It's a field trip, and it's a field trip to either a Buddhist temple, Hindu temple, Sikh temple, Jain temple, etc. So there's several options for you, local community. And if you have exposure to that religion, family-wise, or you've been there to it before, you would do something different. So the directions are going to be available to you on Canvas. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help and guide, and I welcome you to this World Religions Philosophy 15 and 15H course. Namaste, everybody.